Hello, and thank you for tuning in. You are tuned in to The Encourager. My name is Nehru. Thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribers, new listeners, returning listeners, thank you so very much. And so let's get started this morning. As is the routine lately, we are going to get started with our angel numbers. It's amazing how many flies just showed up. Like out of nowhere. And I'm inside, not outside. There are no windows open. It's amazing how many flies just showed up. Again, flies are a sign of witchcraft. Okay? And I heard something and I like using it. Bees, okay? Bees should not waste their time explaining to flies where they prefer honey over shit. Okay? Bees should not waste their time explaining to flies why they prefer honey over shit. You tuned into The Encourager. Let's get started with our angel numbers today. And let's just pick a page and then just go upper right. So we'll go right page and upper right. 328. That's also could be 33, right? Could be 28 plus 3. Haha, 33. We were on 33s yesterday. Threes were insane. And just to show you what's on this page, those are the numbers that are on this particular page, right? So let's go ahead and get started. The present moment calls you. Your angels are asking you to be present. Spend time away from technology. Again, a reminder, allow yourself to focus without distractions on your own thoughts and emotions. Journal about how it feels in this moment to be completely in the present. Be sure to record all your feelings without judgment. Okay? And again, I don't know, it was the last day I wrote in my journal because I don't write in my journal every day, but let me check and see. Maybe yesterday. I had a very interesting dream, by the way, involving one of my sisters. And I just caught a fly with my hand. And I didn't kill it. But just to let that enemy know that I caught your ass. You ain't getting away with shit. I caught your ass. I caught your ass. You ain't getting away with a damn thing, bitch. You ain't getting away with shit. So my last, 221. So yeah, just a couple of days ago. Yeah, just a couple of days ago. So, and the last journal entry in that, on that day is the words, the antidote. So I am the antidote. You are the antidote if you choose to take up your cross and pursue your prophecy. You are also the antidote. Thank you for the startup on the car. Confirmation. And so let's go ahead and take a look at our next angel number. First angel number was 328. You might have been born on 328. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, sorry. And we're going to go left page, inner, upper right. Organize yourself. Get your life in order today. The changes you have asked for are on their way. Promises are being fulfilled. Organize your life so that when they come, you are ready to receive them. Create a list today of things that have to be done to create the smoothest transition possible. Tackle what you can in calm and peaceful manner. So this is what I've actually been doing, right? And so 4:44 when I look down at the timer. So this is what I've actually been involved in. So this is just confirmation again that I'm on my shit. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. One of probably one of my, we all have what we call pet peeves, right? We have those things. Things that they use the word irk us, right? Things that just get under our skin, right? If you are an extremely organized person and that matters to you, one, you are probably slow to change, because you need to make sure that every single thing is exactly the way it's supposed to be, and whatever is supposed to be yet is supposed to be. So you could be trying to have too much control and not being free enough, right? So that's the challenge that the OCD person has to deal with. Like, you can't control every single thing. Like, you can't control all of that. So just relax. Okay? But one of mine, right, is redundancy. Okay? Ironically, having been a tax accountant for 13 years, or at least in that profession for 13 years, as a bookkeeper, accountant, accounting manager, blah, 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 right? In all of those, that is a lot of redundancy. Accounting and the process of accounting hasn't changed for more than 100 years, right? Since its inception. We still use debits, credits. We still use the left side for debits and the right side for credits. It's still done on a T-square. It's still that same system. Even with QuickBooks and all of that, the process is easier for us, but it's so redundant. Accounting has been the way the systems have been set up. I don't know who started. I forget that history lesson, but it's been that way for ages. Okay. Ironically, I was in that field for 13 years, right? And I was really only meant to learn about how to manage my own money, okay, and manage the millions that are on their way to me. They're literally not even right around the corner, right? Whatever that abundance is, right? Collaborations or whatever that is, okay. But repetitiveness is one of my challenges. Okay. I don't like doing things over and over again. That's generally why I live the way that I live, because I can control the speed at which things get done. Okay. And the accuracy of those things. And I am one who believes in speed and accuracy. I was a part of 35th Signal Brigade at Fort Bragg. Whoa! Right? And I was in 327 Signal Brigade. That was my first duty station. Michael Jordan's eldest brother, James Jordan Jr., was my very first sergeant. Google that. You'll find it out. He's a retired command sergeant major from 35th Signal Brigade. He's a badass. Right? He's only 5'5", but he was a badass soldier. Their motto, the battalion's motto, was speed and accuracy. Or maybe it was the whole battalion. Yeah, maybe it was the brigade. It was speed and accuracy. I absolutely bought wholeheartedly into that philosophy. And one of the frustrations with living here as an Earth Angel extraterrestrial empath is the redundancy of man's processes and man's systems, and the pace is slow as fuck here on Earth. Okay? You might think things move fast. No. Because there's so much red tape that man has brought in, and red tape that's infiltrated into the system, right? So I am anti-redundancy. I don't like doing the same things over and over again. The worst thing for me to do is a repetitive type of occupation. That is so boring to me. Okay? 933 when I look down at the clock. So let's go ahead and get to our next angel number. All right? And I'm thinking angel number 72. It just came to me. Let's go ahead and take a look at angel number 72 for our last angel number. I know someone who's born in 72, and they're a fuckwad. So let's take a look. And I don't say that just to say that. Like, they really are. I was married to them. They are. Align your life to your soul. You are being asked to align your life in a way that authentically reflects your soul. I think we had something like this yesterday. The desires you have are perhaps simpler than the life you lead. Hello. That's why I'm out in the middle of nowhere, living off, well, at least somewhat off the grid, away from man, right? Yeah. And so what I'm doing is, one of those things that I'm doing is I'm looking into hydroponics, and learning about that process and coming up with ideas. So going back to the last angel reading, how to build that. So I'm coming up with that and creating that in my head and what it's going to look like, because that is the life I'm looking to live. Single. I always said 1 man dog per acre. If you're wondering what a man dog is, a man dog are typically any dog in the working class. Typically any dog in the working class. So I am a Cane Corso lover. Yeah. I also am a big fan of Borbals, and Rottweilers they're good. They're okay. I've not had one. I'm also a big fan of American Bulldogs. Yeah. So, and boxers. Boxers are, they're the clowns of the working class, I think. So anyway, what can you do today to facilitate quality in all your environments and relationships rather than quantity? Okay. So I am all about quality. That's why I don't have my inner circle. I don't, honestly, I have my good friend Scott, I have his sister Amy, and I have and their family, Amy's daughter and that. They are the closest that I have to family today, right? Because the biological family, they're all doing witchcraft and shit against me and stealing inheritances and shit, right? And working with ex-people in my life. So, yeah, if there's anyone in my inner circle, they're the ones. And if there's anyone close to my inner circle, they're the ones. There's no one. I don't have any social life. I don't go anywhere. I'm not out at clubs. I don't do any of that. My life before my spiritual ascension, okay, and fully embracing, I was only half-ass embracing who I was before, because I was trying to appease everyone. So that shit ran dry. And so today, I don't have a social life. I don't go out, or anything, right? If I want to have a drink, I go buy a drink and I have it at the house, right? And that's not very often, okay? But if I do, I buy it, bring it to the house, okay? I don't socialize. I don't go out like that. I did when I was engaged to the karmic, or to the false Scorpio, to the fake Scorpio. But that was really for them. I wasn't, well, I was kind of like that, but I did it excessively when I was with her. And that was just because, I don't know, that's the way that the environment was, right? I learned my lesson. So yeah, right? So quality over quantity, okay? Right. I'd much rather have a very nice car, right? One very nice car, as opposed to 5 cheap cars. Okay? So yes. So thank you so much again for tuning in. You've been tuned into the, I'm going to say you've been tuned into the Nehru. You've been tuned into the Encourager. My name is Nehru. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, to our subscribers, to our returning listeners, to our new listeners, thank you so much. Your viewership, right, is appreciated. And again, as always, I hope you're getting something out of everything that's being shared here. And that is, again, the reason why we're here. right? And so thank you so much. Tune in next time. And as always, be encouraged.